Hey, so welcome back to our channel. This is our Jeep Gladiator and our camper behind it that we feature on our channel, and we do Jeep and camping mostly. So anyway, we went and got our camper in the snow, and now we are headed on our vacation. So the first leg is from Northern Virginia to Greensboro, and we will feature the Greensboro KOA, do a little drive around for you guys and let you check it out. So basically, it is wintertime in Northern Virginia here, and we just kind of got our first snow, and we are trying to do the typical snowbird thing of get out of town and get somewhere where it's a little bit warmer. Our final destination is actually southern Florida, and anyway, this is on Greensboro. So we are headed down there, and it was kind of amazing. We kept getting like different types of sunsets. It was all one big sunset, but it felt like it was like a 6-hour sunset. It was so long. And here's just a couple little highlights. So anyway, so we pull in to the KOA.
Take the next right to stay on Montreal Avenue.
This is sort of typical for us, to pull in the middle of the dark. I don't know, like I know like when you watch camping videos, people are always pulling in the middle of the day, but for us, we're always like pulling in like
in 600 feet, turn left toward Montreal
Avenue.
Anyway,
so you pull into the KOA, and if you already have a reservation, usually there's an envelope or something somewhere. It took a while for me to find this envelope. It was actually on the door. Usually they have the big yellow map, this map here, in like a little folder or something near the registration area. So anyway, very easy. All we had to do is just, as you can see on the map, make a couple turns and get into our campsite. But if you've never gone camping and you've never pulled your trailer at night, I wanted to kind of share this experience with you a little bit so you can see what it's like. So you're basically driving in the dark with a trailer, trying to figure out like where you're going, and there's all these people around you that know exactly where they're going because they got to see what this place looks like when it's not dark, and you're just looking at the little map and then like looking around trying to figure out, well, where do I go? And this is, we're going to cut really quickly to better content, to tell you the truth, so don't get too worried. Maybe in 10 or 15 seconds we'll be parked. But basically you drive very, very slowly, and you keep looking at the map hoping that you're not going to get lost, because you know you don't want to have to drive around the whole campsite with your camper, and you don't want to have to back it up any more than necessary or even wreck it. So this is our site right here on the right that we're pulling into, and that is a brand new 2021 camper next to us, so this might be their first time camping. So what you see in front of me is a billboard, and that should kind of tell you something. You see the cars going by. There's a semi. That's a little foreshadowing to what we're going to see. So we're just spending the night here, and I just pulled up, as you saw, and we are 100% perfectly level, so that makes me really happy that this site is level. So this is where we ended up with, and yeah, the Corgi came with us, the light up one, and a wreath, and we'll probably do a little bit more when we are going to stay somewhere for more than just one night, which will be soon. So I'm going to do a little walk around of the campground, and so this is our site right here, and all the adjoining sites, and we are only 3 or 4 away from the main office. So there's all basically gravel roads, and it appears to be mostly gravel sites. There's a pool up there. We'll like walk over near it, and this is our actual site during the daylight, and you can see how much easier it would be to pull in here during the day than during the night. And fortunately for us, we had the camper kind of set up, so all we had to do is pull the chairs out of the camper, and then it was good to go to sleep in. And those would be some of the longer sites, I think. Here's the overall map right here, and we are in 12, and so we will walk up, and I'll put the map on the screen a couple more times so you can kind of get an idea of where's where. I believe with this site, campground, and with most KOAs, you don't get to pick the actual site number. You get to pick the class, like, hey, I want to have a small site or a big site, or 50 amp or 20 amp or whatever. Concrete pad. This is a pull-through site that we're walking through. This is one of the regular 30 amp sites. So I'm just doing a little bit of exploring, and yeah, this campground is conveniently located near a interstate, which is very, very convenient if you're on the road and you're trying to get somewhere and you just want to like pit stop. But the one kind of negative thing, and I don't like shooting negative videos honestly, is that it's right next to the road, so there's some road noise, obviously. So this right here is one of the walking areas for the dog, and you can see a little red indicator. So that's where I'm walking the dog, obviously. And it is very kind of green, and I'm willing to bet probably this place is absolutely beautiful in the fall. We are here in the dead of winter. I don't know if it's dead of winter. It's the middle of December. It's like 28 degrees outside, so I guess that's dead enough of winter, right? And we are headed to warmer climates. So this is just our pit stop. So these sites in front of me are the extra large sites that they offer if you need longer sites. I did notice that not all the sites were perfectly level. Our site was especially level, so we're now in a red box in the center of the map, sort of. And we are going to head back toward our camper and then toward the front gate. So it is interesting that they do have the water turned on in the middle of winter, so that's really good to see. They had insulation over the pipes, and these are full hookup sites. They have electricity and sewer and water, and it's 28 degrees outside, and it's all turned on, which is really like convenient and awesome. And there are all kinds of different campers here. It did seem like the campsites were a little bit narrow. I don't know if they all are as narrow. That one looks really wide. There's a car parked next to theirs. But it felt like when I pulled up in the middle of the dark, when I got out, I was like, wow, I'm close to that camper. And I was like, I'm almost thinking I was at the wrong spot. Like I pulled in wrong or something. But when I looked, I mean, we were lined up with a power box, so I'm sure that I was in the right spot. I don't know, maybe the camper next to me was a couple feet over, I don't know. But yeah, I did kind of get that feeling. So look at the Class A in front of me. Their front wheels are off the ground, and the back wheels are fully compressed. So that side is totally not level. You can see that they have auto leveling, and the camper on the left that you can't see, that Class C, it was also in the same state. So I guess it's just mixed dice sort of on whether or not you get a level side or not. So that's the entrance during the day, and it has the normal kind of arched building like you see a lot of the KOAs. The left is a huge picnic area, so this place could obviously host humongous picnics. And they did have, I saw also horseshoes, and I also saw, they have propane, that's obvious right in front of us, and a pool. The pool was not gigantic, it was just sort of like a regular sized pool. They did have decorations out. You can see there's decorations next to that power pole there. And the trash receptacles are obviously centrally located in the campground. The red train thing in front of us, I'm not sure if that's like a decoration or if it's something that you can actually go in and play in or whatever. They have those humongous stairs in front of it, so it kind of would lead me to believe that at some point it's open and you can go up there. Actually, there's a sign on it. I should go up there and look at the sign. But there's a pool there, pretty normal looking pool. And then there is the train car that they have that's sitting here. And there's the road again. There are the horseshoes right there. We just saw them on the screen. So we are on the far right hand side of the map, obviously. Just one row over from 12. So this is the smaller sites that are near the entrance. And so where are we going next, and what are we doing next? So we are headed south to Savannah, and then south further to North Florida, and then South Florida. And we'll do a bunch of videos down there too. And then the other thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the Jeep Badge Honor Trail in Florida, and that should be in the next couple videos. I don't know exactly when, because I don't know exactly how many videos we're going to cut while we're down here. But there is a Jeep video coming for the Badge Honor Trail. It's called Tread Lightly in North Florida. There is 81 miles of trail down there, and you just have to do some of it. You don't have to do all 81 miles to get the badge, because there's no one specific trail that's for the badge. The whole park is basically the badge. So anyway, please like and subscribe, and we will see you guys around later on.